Mount Kailash is not merely a mountain, it is the physical manifestation of Mount Meru, the cosmic axis, and the eternal dwelling place of Lord Shiva. Hindus believe Shiva resides here in a state of perpetual meditation with his consort Parvati, maintaining the balance of the universe. To ascend the peak is considered a profound act of sacrilege, disturbing the divine peace and risking immediate spiritual consequence. The mountain's unique pyramidal structure and year-round snowcap reinforce its identity as a natural lingam, the aniconic representation of Shiva. This fundamental belief system establishes the primary, non-negotiable barrier against any human ascent. The prohibition is reinforced by three other major religions. Buddhists regard Kailash as the home of Demchok, a fierce manifestation of the Buddha, and the site where the great yogi Milarepa defeated the bone shaman Naro Bonchung in a spiritual contest. Jains recognize the mountain as Ashtapada, the place where their first Tirthankara, Rishabhanatha, attained liberation. For the indigenous bone religion of Tibet, Kailash is the sacred 9-story swastika mountain, the seat of spiritual power. This shared, multi-faith reverence creates an unprecedented consensus. The mountain must remain untouched. No other peak holds such universal, cross-cultural spiritual significance. While spiritual beliefs form the ethical barrier, the physical prohibition is enforced by the Chinese government, which controls the Tibetan Autonomous Region. Historically, a few unauthorized attempts occurred, but the official policy solidified in the early 2000s. In 2001, following significant international pressure from religious groups, China formally banned all mountaineering activities on Kailash. This decision was a direct acknowledgement of the mountain's status as a World Heritage Site of spiritual importance, prioritizing religious sensitivity over tourism revenue from climbing expeditions. The ban is strictly enforced, making any attempt illegal and subject to immediate intervention.
The most famous potential ascent was thwarted not by government intervention, but by ethical choice. In the late 1980s, legendary Italian mountaineer Reinhold Messner received a permit from the Chinese authorities to climb Kailash. Messner, known for his commitment to pure mountaineering, ultimately refused the opportunity. He stated that climbing Kailash would destroy the soul of the people and the mountain itself. His decision set a powerful precedent, affirming that some peaks possess a value far exceeding the achievement of a summit. Messner's refusal cemented the idea that Kailash is fundamentally different from other high-altitude challenges. Even without the religious ban, Kailash presents extreme physical challenges that deter casual attempts. The mountain stands at 6,638 meters, placing it firmly in the death zone, where human acclimatization is difficult and dangerous. The region is extremely remote, requiring weeks of travel and logistical support just to reach base camp. Unlike Everest, Kailash is not composed of easily navigable slopes. Its faces are steep, sheer, and technically demanding, composed largely of dark rock and ice. The weather systems are volatile and unpredictable, often generating sudden, severe storms. These natural defenses complement the spiritual mandate, ensuring its isolation. The only permitted interaction with the mountain is the Kora, or parikrama, the ritual circumambulation of the base. This pilgrimage covers a distance of approximately 52 kilometers, typically taking 3 days for the average pilgrim. Completing one Kora is believed to cleanse the sins of a lifetime. The path reaches its highest point at the Dromala Pass, standing at 5,630 meters, which is marked by prayer flags and requires significant physical endurance. Some devout pilgrims attempt the Kora by full-body prostrations, a process that can take weeks or even months to complete, demonstrating the depth of devotion required.
Beyond the standard outer Kora lies the Inner Kora, a more challenging and restricted path closer to the mountain's base. This path is only undertaken by those who have completed 12 outer Koras, symbolizing a higher level of spiritual readiness. The Inner Kora includes Nandi Parvat, a subsidiary peak considered the vehicle of Shiva. Access to this area is highly regulated and often requires special permits. The Inner Kora also passes near Ashtapad, the Jain site, and the 2 sacred lakes, Manasarovar, representing purity and light, and Rakshastal, representing darkness and negative forces. The geography itself is mapped onto spiritual concepts. Kailash holds immense ecological and geographical importance as the hydrographic nexus of Asia. 4 of the subcontinent's most important rivers originate near the mountain. The Indus River flows northwest, sustaining Pakistan and parts of India. The Sutlej River flows southwest, a major tributary of the Indus. The Brahmaputra River flows east through Tibet and India into Bangladesh. Finally, the Karnali River, a major tributary of the Ganges, flows south. This unique concentration of headwaters reinforces the mountain's status as the axis mundi, a life-giving pillar essential to the survival of billions across Asia. A persistent anecdotal belief surrounding Kailash involves accelerated aging or time dilation experienced by those who spend extended periods near the mountain. Pilgrims and travelers often report that their hair and nails grow noticeably faster during the Kora than normal. While lacking scientific verification, this phenomenon is often attributed to the mountain's unique energy field or its extreme altitude and radiation levels. This mystical narrative contributes to the mountain's aura of being a place where the normal rules of physics and biology are subtly altered, further discouraging unauthorized exploration.
The current geopolitical and religious consensus ensures that Mount Kailash will remain unclimbed indefinitely. The Chinese government maintains the strict ban, recognizing the global religious sensitivity involved. Unlike other high peaks where commercialization is rampant, Kailash's value is preserved precisely by its inaccessibility. The focus remains entirely on the pilgrimage route, supporting the local economy through religious tourism rather than mountaineering. Kailash stands as a unique example of a natural wonder where spiritual mandate successfully overrides the human desire for conquest.